I think Australia and South Africa are two very similar teams. Conditions-wise, they play on the same conditions. So there's nothing different that we're expecting. We just, obviously when you're playing against a subcontinent team, you're trying to get an advantage somehow. But the two teams in South Africa and Australia are very similar, as I said, in conditions. So we both will play on what we get. We've asked for nothing specific. Just my opinion, obviously the Durban wicket the last few years has definitely slowed down a bit. And that's just the nature of the square. So I expect that it will be quite slow. It might take a bit of turn in the test match. If anything, maybe a bit of tennis ball bounce. I've played with finger injuries before, so I think the biggest battle you have to get over is the mental side of things. I've had three good nets over the last 3 days just to get a bit of hitting a lot of balls in. But the biggest thing is to mentally be ready for the battle, and I'm ready for that. Morne, I mean, an absolute legend of a servant of South African cricket. Been a great team man for the last 10 to 12 years. He's really served the team well. He will be missed, but as he said, that we understand fully why his reasons of going. He's got his family to look after, so we support him in that. Difficult guy to replace. As I've mentioned before, your experienced seamers are very important. The good thing though is that we've got Lungi Ngidi that's coming through to take his place when the time is there, and obviously we've got Dale Steyn hoping to get back as well. So as long as if you have options available, I think certainly in those two we do have the options available. Yeah, it's a strange one. You're expecting obviously our home conditions to suit both teams, and it hasn't. All this, I remember the last series we played here was a really close one. Morne getting bowled the last half an hour of the day there at Newlands, so it was a tough series. Obviously when you play Australia you expect nothing less, but especially this series, we really want to try and put a peg in the ground to change that. You know, I know it's easier said than done, but we're a strong test team. We've had some good results, and we're looking forward to which will be a really tough test series. I would say it's the most competitive series that you play. We're both very passionate, competitive cricketing nations, and we try and leave it all out on the field. So it's certainly it's great entertainment for the people watching. So we're all ready to go, and I'm sure the Australian cricket team is excited to start the series as well.